Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. This episode is brought to you by Golfer CBD USA. GolferCBDUSA.com. Check them out. What they're trying to do is introduce a range of naturally sourced products enhancing golfer skills and capability. During the training process, their game prep, their performance, and their relaxation. Developed and produced by golfers for golfers' specific needs. Used and supported by performance and professional golfers across the U.S. and Europe. Golfer CBD USA is manufactured in the United States. Make sure you check them out, golfercbd.com. You can use promo code PPP10 for 10% off. We're going to be rocking with these guys for about a month or so here to see how things go. They got some really cool products. I haven't really got a chance to try them out yet, but they have the performance spray. It's a 1,200 milligram spray. I'm really interested in trying this. It's an organic hemp oil blend, so that's pretty cool. We'll check that out. Also have the gummies, so make sure you check out the gummies. Let's see here, 20 milligrams infused jelly gummies. Also have the creams for your performance. So basically, instead of the icy hot and everything else and popping the Advils and the Tylenols, try some of this. Try something different. And then the recovery mode. Always got to have something for the recovery. You're sore, trying to relax a little bit, just trying to chill out, relax the body before bed. Whatever you're getting into, try some of the recovery cream. So Golfer CBD USA. Make sure you check them .com. Make sure you check them out. Use promo code PPP10. Let them know the Pitch Putt and Puff crew sent you. But tonight we're going to do a little bit of the recap show. Going to send the invite out to the boys and see who hops on. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Golfer CBD USA. Really excited to work together. Going to have the owners on soon. Hopefully he's out on a golf trip right now. So as soon as he gets back from his trip, hopefully we'll get him to pop on and give us some further details about the company, how it started, and such, about the different products and what they really do. I can describe them, but obviously it's going to become a lot better from the owner. I'm excited to use them. Hopefully it turns my game around, gets me a little bit better focused, especially the spray, the performance spray. I'm interested to see what that does. But yeah, we'll take a quick break right now, and then we'll get into the recap show. Welcome back to the Pitch Putt and Puff. My name is Roger, aka RGB. We'll see if some of the boys jump on in here. Got to recording a little bit late tonight, but I'm going to break down this past weekend for you. Beautiful weather, nicest weather we had out there yet. Course was playing great. Pin placements were absolutely insane. Wasn't anything giving on the pin placements today. I putted terribly. I 3-putted just about every hole on the front nine. It was a rough start for me. Really bounced back towards the back end. Finished with a 41 on the back. So this week we had out there was myself, Mikey, Fairway Mike, Big Steve, Jay, Hank, Bub, and Kevy Kev. Bogey Bub starting to turn into Birdie Bub. But I got some bad news for Birdie Bub this week. Birdie Bub won a skin on the front nine, but I missed it. Fairway Mike also had a skin on the same hole, so it cancels out Bub's skin. So Bub owes the pot $25 back to the pot. That's my fault for missing it, but yeah, between Fairway and Bub, they both birdied the 5th hole. Fairway got off to a pretty decent start, a little rough stretch, but he turned it on. He shot one of his better rounds today, putted pretty well, chipped really good. The fairway, of course, off the tee. That's what he does. My group today was myself, Mikey from the Upstate Golf Guys. Shout out Mikey for jumping on this week, filling in for Brad, who played on the amateur tour, and Parisi, who just had the baby. So Mikey stepped up. We appreciate that. Big Steve, the winner of the Upstate Golf Guys hat. Shout out to the Upstate Golf Guys. Where are we here? Got the logo right here. Shout out to the boys. Anthony, appreciate the hat for the closest to the pin on the 9th hole. I think Steve was about 8 feet. Tough green, tough pin placement. It was tucked in the back right corner today. It was really tough on a couple of the holes in the front. I turned 3 or 4 birdie putts into bogey putts. It was pretty frustrating early 9. And on the back, I said to Mike, I said, man, I really got to do something and turn it on. I started off bogey, and then 3 bogeys in a row, and then caught fire and went pretty much parred out the rest of the way to finish with a 41. So 41, 45, 86 on the day. That was the low round. Excuse me, tied with JR. Me and Jay shot the 86 to tie for the low. Bub and Hank each fired in with 87s for the day. Steve, not his best performance, 48, 48, 96 for Steve. Steve was a little flustered. He started talking a little bit of shit, making me putt like those 2-inchers. So then I really started heckling a little bit and started talking shit. He's easy one to rattle. Hopefully he hops on and we can talk about it a little bit because there's a few putts and a few shots I know he wants to talk about. Mikey played really good. He got cooking on the front. Was keeping pace with the rest of the crew. His short game is on point. He's got a really good short game. Not the greatest distance off the tee, but his recovery shots are pretty good. So he never really finds himself in trouble. Might be short, but he's never really in trouble. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing to, a good way to play, especially if you're a park. You don't want to find yourself in trouble. And someone like him who doesn't play every day there like we do and plays a bunch of different courses, he had the pace of the greens down really good. Good pace, wasn't leaving too many like lag putts that were rolling. My putts that I was missing were rolling 5-6 feet past the cup. It was just not my day on the putting green. I did play in a scramble tournament at Burden Lake this past weekend on Saturday. So I don't know if going from one course to the other had a little bit of effect, but by the back nine, I really figured it out. But yeah, Steve, not the best day. He hasn't played in a couple of weeks. He was sick last week. And then I believe we had the rain out there too. So it's been 3 weeks for Steve since he's been out there. And it showed. Let's see. He had a 7 on the 5th hole. He had an 8 he had a triple on the par 5 on the front. It was just not his day. Right after that 8, that's when I started talking shit. I said, something about we're done with the snowman, man. Enough of those. The winter's over, and that kind of got him a little flustered because then he shanks one long left on the 8th hole, which is the difficult hole to be on the left side from, and he finished with a double bogey there. He did have a nice, after he took a drop, he did have a nice shot on the approach. But Fairway Mike had a couple snowmen on the front as well. He finished with a 47, one better than Steve on the front. We went 45, 46, 47, 48 on the front in our group, with the only birdie coming from Fairway Mike, which I hope Bub hops on here so I can burst his bubble about the birdie and having to give the 25 back to the pot. But the nice thing is, next week birdies will be doubled, so it'll be $50 in the pot for the front 9, $50 in the pot for the back 9. We'll see what happens. This makes it a little bit interesting. We're going to have 3 groups out there next week. We might try to do something where, because of the holiday, we play early Monday morning as well. We'll see what happens and make it a 2-day event. Not quite sure yet, but we'll see. I'll have later details on the Look Ahead podcast that will be released on Friday. So going to Jay and Hank, Bob, and Kev's car. Jay and Hank rode together. Tough first hole, no pars, all bogeys there. Jay shot a good front 9, 41. Nice to see Jay starting to slowly come back off the hockey swing. Keep it consistent. He's got a lot of shit going on. Coming off the rink and then onto the golf course is a big difference. Oh shit, the man himself, Birdie Bub's jumping on here, but yeah, he'll be able to tell us a little bit more about Jay's round. I just broke down our group pretty much, Bub. Now I'm talking about your group. But yo, while you're on here, man, I got some bad news for you.
Bad news for me?
Unfortunately, dude, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, what's that?
So I'm looking at the cards, and I'll send you a screenshot when we get off. I fucked up, man. You weren't the only one with the birdie on the front and on the 5th hole. It cancels your Fairway Mike. Fairway had a birdie on the 5th hole, dude. Yeah, so it cancels yours out. So now the money rolls over to next week. So I hope you didn't spend it yet.
I don't understand that. What do you mean?
So you and Fairway each have a birdie on the front.
I understand that, but how come he didn't speak up? What? Well, nobody.
I think he forgot. I think he's just got so much shit going on. He forgot. And I was really just doing the cards. getting everything ready to do the cards, so I really didn't look at the cards thoroughly. I just remember when I said who has a birdie to you guys, you're like me on the front. And like, oh, that's the only birdie, but Fairway didn't say nothing then either. So yeah, man.
Give him the other 25.
Should I just do that?
Why
Or
not?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Or we'll just roll it over.
Whatever. It's not whatever.
You spend it already. Then you spend it on scratch off tickets.
We gotta finish all this shit like before we leave the course.
I know, dude. I'm sitting here looking at the cards right now before I started recording. I'm like, wait, that's not Bob, because I looked for the circle, and there's another circle on this card here with fairway.
You know, what's fucked up is I hit the stick on that chip there. I should have had an eagle.
Really?
Eagle.
No shit.
Yeah.
What you shoot on the front? I was just breaking down your card. I was talking about Jay's score. I was breaking down the front nine. Jay had the 41. Hank had the 45. He struggled on. Really looks like he just got away from himself on the seventh hole, the par 5. Kev actually played a pretty solid back nine, but his front was.
Yeah.
He had a 9 on 7. That blew up his front. Other than that, he would have had a pretty decent score on the front too.
Oh, I should have better. I had a 4-putt on 6.
Yeah, dude, I had like literally 4 or 5 3-putts.
Dude, I had a 3-foot putt for par, and then ended up with I had a 20-foot uphill putt for birdie. Fucking put it like 2-3 feet and fucking missed and went down the hill a little bit. Missed that.
On what hole? 6?
6.
Yeah, 6 was tough today up there in that corner, man.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be way up there.
The pin placements today were crazy.
Huh?
The pin placements today were pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, on 3 was ridiculous, or 4. I mean,
4, 4 was a joke. 4 was a joke. 3 was tough. 3 was tough. Even on the back nine, some of them were so close. Like 14, dude. It's never been that close to the front of the green on 14.
No,
it was
16.
Like 16. Yeah, 16. Yep.
I put a shot and I landed not even a foot. I landed 2 inches on the green.
Dude,
so
I
left it. I thought I would have missed it.
I had a shot on. I shanked one off the tee. I popped one up on 16. Popped it up to the right. That tee box, 12 and 16 on the back nine. Those 2 tee boxes, I'm just not good at.
Yeah,
so I popped
12,
it up.
I lost the ball. Fuck yeah.
12 is just me and you always do struggle on 12.
Yo, but I said to Jay, why do I even pull the driver out? How many balls have I lost with a hybrid this year? 0. And I fucking always use that driver again.
Because it's not that, it's still 120, 130 yards to the green. Like it plays shorter than it looks because one, you're elevated, and 2, it's
fucking laying the green with the driver. You still got to chip up on the green for 2. So why not just fucking.
Yeah. There's not many times we're going to clear those bunkers and drive the green. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest.
I said I need a caddy just to fucking like, yo, idiot, don't do that.
Yeah, that's not for you.
Don't do that.
So on 16, I hit mine to the right. And I'm like, fuck, I literally didn't lose the ball all day. I was checking your guys' score, so I knew we were all like close. So it was going to be an interesting day. And I was like, I can't lose this ball. And me and Steve were talking. I had Steve rattled today. I was talking shit to him all day because he was making me putt tap ins. And I was like, all right, bro. Boom. Then he missed like 2 of them. So he got pissed. And then it was just like we were kind of going back and forth. Like little shit, nothing crazy. And I told him, I was like, every time I made a putt, I was like, Steve, I'm coming for you. Okay, Raj. Okay. I was out drinking all night last night. I'm like, oh, here come the excuses.
What did he end up shooting?
96.
Steve?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Fairway wants us to play from the blues.
Why?
Because so me and Fairway were talking, in which I'm not opposed to changing something up to give higher handicap guys like a better chance to do something. And like, but he was like, so say someone shoots 100, no matter who it is, they get 20 strokes. But then the guys who shoot in the 80s don't get any strokes. I'm like, Fairway, that's not going to work, dude. I was like, we can figure out something. Right. So he figures if he shoots his 96, we can count it as a 76. No, now, if me and you, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't work. And I already said to him, no one's going to agree to that.
Yo, he used to fucking get 3 shots on each 9. What the fuck was he on 20 for?
He started smoking a pot, man.
Well, he's playing from yellows, right?
Mm-hmm. On Sunday. Sunday's the only day he plays yellow. All week long he plays the white with me.
Well, I'll start playing blues when I consistently shoot fucking in the 70s, dude.
I made it to the 70s 3 times in my life.
I know what I'm saying. Like, fucking, we're not that great. Like,
right. We're having better rounds than the other guys. That's all it is right now. Like Jay's Jay's gonna start hitting the ball better. Steve's gonna start getting in the swing of things. Like we'll be right back in the middle of the pack like we are.
The thing with me and Jay is I think it's the same thing as the driving. It's not consistent. We'll hit fucking right down the middle again, and then fucking snap.
Yep. You got in trouble on 7, I seen.
I went through. I hit it pretty good. Went through but then I had a tree branch right over me, so I couldn't have a full swing.
Is that why I seen you over there in the tall stuff?
So I dumped it into the tall shit, but then I got out of it. Pretty good. I got a bogey on that.
Yeah, it's not a bad hole. I finished with a bogey there. I was putting birdie, finished with a bogey. Yeah, tough day. Steve did win the hat though today, the Upstate Golf Guys hat. So shout out to Steve for that.
For what?
The closest to the pin on 9.
Should have did it on 2.
Yeah, you were close there. What are you watching? Basketball?
Yeah, 9 fucking dude. I put it over the green into the bushes.
On the 9th hole?
Yeah, a triple bogey.
Damn.
I parred 2 of them and had a double and a triple on the par 3s.
I started out 5s, all 5s until the gully. I got my first par. Then I went par, bogey, double, and then a bogey to finish with a 45 on the front. Same thing though. I caught fire at the end. I pretty much parred out to finish the day. From 14 on, I parred out.
18 there. I thought I lost my tee shot. I hit it way up on the hill onto the right. Dude, it was a couple feet, but it was buried, and I still got it up there and fucking got a par.
It was good. Weather was finally beautiful, man. We actually had some good weather. The wind wasn't too big of a factor out there. It was a little windy.
Even when the wind did blow, it felt good.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like a refreshing, nice, chill day. Perfect, like 75, 80 degrees. So next week I got 3. We got the 3 tee times next week. Yeah. So if I can Sunday. So if I can work something out where we can get 3 and have 12 guys commit to both days, then we'll do something.
You can't, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If I can get the same 12 to commit to both days, if not, we'll break it down each day and just do the same thing.
Yeah, but if you,
or we could do something on the side, like we could meet you and you, buddy. We got Friday coming, so we could roll Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
I'll do. Oh fuck yeah!
Roll all our scores together. We got the front on Monday too. And we both. That's our hardest front for us. It's usually the front.
The what? I play better on the front.
You do? Yeah, I don't.
All the time.
I don't at all. I struggle on the front.
What else is around?
Nah, none of these busters, man. None of these. Jay hit me up, said he's got shit going on. You know Hank's never coming on. Fairway's been sleeping for 45 minutes. Steve's waiting for his mom to come down and get the meatloaf. Bring him down the meatloaf. And Kev's probably, I don't know, looking at car magazines or something.
Car magazines. Yo, Kev was great.
Kev's awesome. I love Kev.
The shit he started talking about, I was like, oh boy, we're missing someone.
Yeah. Oh, that's shit. But yeah, so we got to figure out next week. Mikey had a great time out there. Mikey is such a better fit with us than he is on that golf tour. And I told him that.
Really?
Yeah. And he's like, dude, he goes, we were about, I don't know, 7th or 8th hole. And he's like, dude, this is so much fun. He goes, because you guys are still competitive, but you have a good time with it. Yeah. Like, we don't talk, like, we're talking shit. We're not like, we're playing music when you're over your swing. Like, Steve was talking to me today while I was putting and shit. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm like, Steve, you might as well keep the conversation going now while I'm lining up my putt. And I just finished it. But, like, that's how we play. Like, no one gives a shit.
My only thing is don't talk to me as I'm swinging. You can talk, just don't start talking as I fucking go to swing. Anything else, fucking go.
Like we had a couple times we were on 7 today, and the dude fired up his lawnmower, weed whacker, like in my backswing.
There was a dude on 13 with a weed whacker. You seen him?
Yeah, it was one of those holes. They fucked me up with the weed whacker. I was like, oh,
13. The dude was behind the green with a weed whacker.
Yeah, there was courses. I mean, the pace of play was great today. The groups were perfectly paired. I think speed wise, we were right 2 shots. We were 2 shots behind you guys the whole time.
I mean, we didn't even get too far behind the group ahead of us. They're just so fast.
No, do you ever watch them?
They're not bad.
They walk up to the ball and hit it. They don't take a not all 4 of them. Do not take a practice swing. Next week, dude, pick out any guy on the group. They'll walk up to the ball. They'll hit it. They'll walk up to the ball. They hit it.
I love the dude with the visor and the fucking jean shorts and the fucking.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
the bigger guy there.
Yeah,
he's
OG. Yeah, bro.
Who is that?
I'm not sure of his name. No, I don't know. I don't know that any of those guys. I thought they were part of the loop, but they're not. They're right just in between us and the loop.
Dude, I hit one right on it was sitting on the 200 sign on 11.
That's a good poke.
Yeah.
That's a good poke. I hit on 14, dude. I hit one. I shanked one left under like the first or second tree in the rough on the right side of the cart path, and I hit it about 250, 260. Was pin high middle of the green with the 3-wood. Absolutely smoked it. But my shot on 16, when I was telling you about earlier, I was stuck under the woods, right? Mikey found my ball. I'm like, yes. I was so happy because I didn't want to lose one, and I knew I was still like, I put a nice back 9 together. I didn't want to blow it up. So I find it, but I'm probably like 180 out. I swing my 7-iron as hard as I can, but like I have to keep it so low. Like I have to come forward with the swing so I don't hit the trees kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I smack it. It pulls a little left. Ends up on the fringe. I 2-putt for par. So at that point, like I had a nice little stretch going with par. And then I bogeyed 17, par 18.
Yeah. I usually
wasn't a bad day.
Unless I go out of bounds, I'll par 18 usually every time.
Yep. So I got to give you some of these, man. You got to try some of these. They're Golfers CBD USA. They're our new sponsor. There's some gummies we got. I got some gummies. I got some creams. Got some lotions. Got some sprays. I got all the types of stuff to try out. So I want to have all you guys try it out and get your opinions as well.
Fuck it. You like that back to back?
Back to back, man. We're like the cover Elite the Weapon.
Is that covered on here?
No, I didn't talk about the scores yet. The teams. Nope.
All right. Well, I'm all ears for that.
All right. So Kevin Jr. were the first team polled with a 96 and an 86. And then Hank and Fairway, 87, 94. That wasn't going to cut it today. Steve and Mikey, 96, 95. Not going to cut it today. But me and Bob, once again, back-to-back weeks. I shot an 86, Bob 87. So we'll take that dub.
Yeah.
I'll take that dub. What do we got? I got 3. I got 3 this year. What do you got?
I got 3.
Okay.
3 out of 5.
There we go, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks and actually that's 3 in a row, isn't it? Because I won it's 3 in a row. Remember we all split? There's 4 of us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn. Bob's on a little hot streak.
And I got some birdie money last couple weeks too.
Yeah, you got to give that other one back though. So now it's going to be 50 on the front, 50 on the back next week.
Give the 25 to Fairway.
I know I will. I probably will. Make it easier.
That's ridiculous. 2 birdies all day.
But that's where the pins were, man. The pins were the reason.
Because it was so nice out too. I mean, it fucking should have been more.
Yeah, that was wild. It was absolutely wild.
So what you got? Monday?
3 for Sunday.
So what are you gonna do Monday?
Monday, I got to talk to him still. I got to figure it out in the morning.
Yeah, talk to him early.
Yeah,
about
Saturday too. I'll see if I can book it for like 6:48 a.m. when the first tee time.
Yeah. I could either do that or after 1, probably right around 1.
Yeah, because I would love to obviously be the first group out,
Bro,
and then just keep it right around. We finish in 2.5 hours.
So me and Mealy played 18. I know it's at the country club and all that, but we played 18 in 2 hours and like 5 minutes.
Dude, me and Parisi plays slow. We played 2 hours 45 minutes as well. It was 2:45. We were in and out. Boom. Back nine was wide open to us.
Who wasn't there today?
Parisi and Brad.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
they'll be back next week.
If you could get the same people, then that would be sick, a 2-day thing.
That'd be dope. I got to see if the guys who can make a 2-day commitment and who can't. We might just do 2 separate things.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Whatever. I'm down for whatever.
Oh no, we'll figure it out. I'll talk to you off air. Bob, I appreciate you jumping on, buddy. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up.
Hang on, I can't hear you. Motorcycle went by.
You're all good. That's crazy. No, I said I appreciate you jumping on. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you check out our sponsors as well, which I'll get into in a second. But Bob, any last shout outs, man? What do you got?
Yeah, my new name.
Oh yeah, Birdie Bub.
Birdie Bub. That. Shout out to Fairway.
Oh yeah, Fairway Mike. Thinking about you, homie.
Yes, sir.
All right, later, Bob.
Later, man.
Appreciate Bob hopping on there for a few minutes. Appreciate everybody tuning in once again. Tonight, the Smoke in the Night was brought to you by 420 Bliss. This is a puff pre-roll. Check them out. Nice smooth smoke here. Pulled the label off, so I don't have the exact flavor, but check them out at 420bliss.com. Located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York, right up in the Walmart Plaza. They have everything you're looking for: flowers, pre-rolls, edibles, vapes, tinctures, you name it, they got it. Let them know the Pitch Putt Puff crew sent you. Ty and the crew will take good care of you. Also, shout out my man Marty at Trouble Off the Tee, troubleoffthetea.com. Use promo code RGB for 15% off site wide, as well as promo code PUFF on the buy one get one free on the polos. Take advantage of that. That offer is coming to an end soon, so make sure you jump on board with that one. One more time, golfercbd.com, golfercbd USA on Instagram. Once again, they're introducing a range of naturally sourced products, enhancing golfer skills, capability during their training process, game prep, performance, and relaxation. This product is developed and produced by golfers for golfers. Specific needs, used and supported by performance and professional golfers across the U.S. and Europe. Golfer CBD is manufactured in the United States, so make sure you check out golfercbd.com. Really appreciate these guys supporting the podcast and hope to work together for a long time in the future. But wrap this up. Also, don't forget to check out my man at the Putter Shop. Promo code for the Putter Shop is PPPP15. Make sure you check them out, theputtershop.com. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Going to have a busy episode, couple episodes coming up this week. Tomorrow is going to be my interview with Slickest Golf, aka Slick Willie, where we do an unboxing, which is really cool. Something I'm really excited about. So hope everybody tunes into that one, and we'll talk to you soon. Later.